How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Madison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Madison. For today's Pop Off, you guys, we're going to be talking about this low-key, explosive, and piping hot report about Justin and Hailey Bieber. Because, y'all, I can't lie to you, after sifting through this new report, I kind of feel like what we've been seeing between Justin and Hailey on social media is starting to make a little more sense. So we have this new report from the Daily Mail where multiple insiders are claiming that Justin has allegedly been acting like a loose cannon, that Hailey doesn't know what to do about it, her friends are allegedly concerned about the situation. Sometimes he reportedly doesn't talk to her for days. Y'all, it kind of sounds like a mess, and of course we're gonna break it all down. But first, because this is the first pop-off of the week, and technically the first official pop-off of 2025, which I'm sorry about that, by the way. You know, first, before we get into this Bieber tea, I have to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing, so let me know how you are, what you've been up to, all of that good stuff down below. Me personally, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, the start to 2025 was not the start I initially had planned. It has been an absolutely crazy couple of weeks here in LA. I know a lot of you have seen the news. We have unfortunately been dealing with some very serious wildfires here. A new wildfire just popped up north of LA last night. And honestly, you guys, I don't know how else to describe how it's been other than just absolutely terrible. And to make matters worse, I keep seeing reports that, especially the one that's going on right now, might have been intentionally set. And I just cannot wrap my mind around why somebody would take advantage of the crazy weather we've been having and intentionally use that to create chaos, devastation, and loss. It not only scares me, but to be honest with you, it also just completely breaks my heart. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I really don't even know how to make sense of it. At this point, we are reportedly supposed to get some rain this weekend, you guys, which I'm praying that it comes sooner rather than later to give our firefighters, first responders, and honestly everyone here in LA just a little reprieve, a little break. I can't lie to you guys, it has definitely been heavy here in Los Angeles. Definitely put a lot of things into perspective for not only me, but also my family. And on top of that, you guys, it makes me even more grateful for all of you, because one of the things I've always said I want to provide here on my channel and here within the House of Hill is a safe place to distract us when life is lifing. And y'all, life has been lifing, which is exactly why I need this pop off today. I need to hear your thoughts on all of this. And I know you straight to the tea people are like, Madison, you teased some serious Bieber tea. Can we please get to it? And yes, we absolutely can. So straight to the tea people, go ahead and put this time code down there in the comments to help out your fellow straight to the tea people. And now, you guys, let's finally get to unwrapping these Justin and Hailey Bieber facts. Okay, so I would say essentially the past couple of weeks, the Biebers and their social media activity have been at the forefront of a lot of conversations online. This all started when Hailey and Justin appeared to have a little back and forth going with SZA lyrics. The contents of these lyrics were causing people to theorize that maybe something was going on in Justin and Hailey's marriage. And Hailey did what Hailey does best. She responded to these rumors online by reposting a TikTok and telling the internet that they're unwell.
You're not well, and it's okay. You're not well, and it's okay.
While Justin opted to defend their marriage by posting a bikini photo of Hailey, saying he'd follow her anywhere. Now, while their responses did quiet down people for a little bit, things have now definitely picked back up once again when fans noticed this week that at one point, Justin Bieber had unfollowed his wife Hailey on Instagram. This is something that Justin quickly tried to explain away by posting an Instagram story and then deleting it. In the Instagram story, he claims that he was hacked and then said that is getting sus out here. Now, if you watched my YouTube short about this unfollowing, or you've watched any of my lives this week, you know that I never for 1 second believed that Justin Bieber was hacked. Instead, I thought the whole unfollowing situation was just another ploy for the Biebers to get attention. And I had this theory because of two things. One, because we've heard multiple reports so far that Justin Bieber is planning a musical comeback in 2025, and what helps you when you're planning a musical comeback in 2025? Press and attention. And number two, my other theory was that Justin and Hailey would much rather have people talking about their marriage or this little unfollowing situation than questioning why Justin Bieber has unfollowed multiple previous members of his team like Scooter Braun, Allison Kay, Ryan Good, and his friend and mentor Usher. Now, while I still believe the whole Justin unfollowing Hailey situation was a ploy for attention, I now think there might be another reason as to why Justin was trying to get our attention. And that reason being that there might actually be something going on with him and Hailey, and that was Justin's way of being a little messy, being a little petty, and getting Hailey's attention publicly. And the reason why I have this new theory, you guys, is all thanks to this new report from the Daily Mail. So in this report, you guys, an insider claims that there has been some tension between Justin and Hailey lately, and that this has allegedly prompted some concern from Hailey's friends. The source said, quote, Hailey's been struggling with Justin almost since the start of their marriage. She loves him madly, but he's a loose cannon. Some of her friends have advised her to go at it alone and leave him. His behavior is sometimes unacceptable. She puts up with a lot. Now, this insider went on to share that Hailey was hopeful that once they welcomed their son Jack, Justin would make some changes, but unfortunately it doesn't sound like that's happening. As this insider said, quote, when the baby was born, he was there for her, and she thought being a father would change him for the better, but it hasn't stuck. This report goes on to mention how it's possible that potential fallout from Diddy could be continuing to weigh on Justin. And then some of his loose canyon behavior that's referenced is Justin posting photos of himself smoking a completely illegal substance in the state of California, unfollowing Hailey's dad on social media, which y'all know I said I didn't think was too big of a deal considering Hailey doesn't follow her dad either. And of course, the fact that he unfollowed her and then posted about it being a hack. Again, that's just some of the loose cannon behavior being referenced. This source then went on to say, quote, Hailey has been trying to give Justin the help he needs, but he doesn't appreciate being told what to do and sometimes shuts her down and refuses to talk to her for days. A second source then went on to share some more insight into that tension and what Hailey puts up with, saying that she puts up with Justin's, quote, baggage because she wants them to remain a family unit. This separate source added, quote, living with Justin is a stressful experience because he often likes his own way. Sometimes he can be an unpleasant person to be around, and that's when she lets him do what he wants, as she knows it will be resolved a few days later. Okay, you guys, I obviously have a plethora of thoughts about this situation and about this report, and because I am just now starting to attack my new health goals at the beginning of this year, we're gonna go ahead and make this pop-off official with a different kind of bubbly, but you already know we're still doing a shambong. Okay, so here's the thing. Before I even get started, I know some of y'all are gonna be like, Madison, this report is coming from the Daily Mail. Are you serious? Why are we giving it so much weight? And let me tell y'all, before you judge, I think we have to do what we do best here in the House of Hill, and that is sift through this tea. Because I think once you sift through this tea, I do believe that this report kind of does explain a few things that we've been seeing. We have talked about how a lot of Justin and Hailey's recent Instagram behavior has been a little odd, which is why I've been telling you guys for the past couple of weeks, expect a ton of reports telling us how great Justin and Hailey's marriage is, because that's typically the pattern we see with these two. Usually, Justin does something questionable on social media. He posts a questionable Instagram story. He leaves a questionable comment on another female artist's page. He likes something that's questionable. People start gossiping about the state of him and Hailey's marriage. Hailey claps back by reposting something. And then after that, we hear several reports and several sources coming forward about how Justin and Hailey are doing great, and they never pay attention to any of the outside social media noise. That's normally the pattern we see. But the difference this time is Justin hasn't stopped with the odd social media behavior, because then this week we had the whole Justin unfollowing Hailey and claiming it was a hack. But now after hearing this report, you guys, I kind of think this whole Justin unfollowing Hailey situation was a way for him to get under her skin and a way for him to get her attention publicly. Clearly it got her attention, but then it also got the attention of the public. And then I don't think Justin knew how to explain to people that he was possibly being petty and in a little spat with Hailey. So what's the easiest excuse? He posts an Instagram story claiming he was hacked. But as I have said from the day this happened, I never was buying the hack excuse, because you mean to tell me that someone is able to hack the Justin Bieber's Instagram account or get access to the Justin Bieber's phone, and the only thing they're going to do is unfollow his wife? That has never added up for me. Now, another part of this report that I'm sure a lot of you have already commented on down below, because a lot of you have said this since the day Hailey announced her pregnancy, and that is Hailey allegedly thinking that baby Jack would change Justin. Again, a lot of you have been saying this in the comments for a while now, saying, Madison, a baby doesn't change a marriage. Madison, a baby doesn't change a man. And while I think you guys are all right about that, I do want to make one thing really clear. I do think Justin Bieber is the best dad he can be. That might not always live up to the expectations that Hailey has, but I I want to say I do believe Justin Bieber is the best dad he can personally be. And I also want to say in that same breath, I don't blame Hailey for wanting to keep her family unit together. You guys know I often try to put myself in other people's shoes, and me personally, if I choose to have a baby with someone, I'm doing that because I think we are going to be together forever. I think we're going to be in it through all of life's trials and tribulations. So I understand Hailey wanting to keep her family together because I would probably feel the exact same way if I decided to have a child with somebody. However, if Justin is really allegedly acting like a loose cannon, and again, I do think we're seeing little snippets of that with his recent social media behavior, which is why I always tell people, do not write off what celebs are doing on social media. Sometimes that is their way of telling us something without making a statement. But if Justin really is exhibiting some questionable behavior, then I don't blame Hailey or those close to Hailey for questioning her, saying, do you really want to do this the rest of your life? Because in my opinion, when you're a husband and a father, you can't just not respond for days at a time. You can't just post some crazy stuff on social media that people think is shady towards me, delete it, and then post a couple black and white photos saying you'd follow me anywhere, I'm the best woman you've ever met. That's not gonna fly with me. At some point, something's gotta give. And you know what? I wanna say, I don't doubt that Justin Bieber has a lot on his plate. All of the potential Diddy fallout aside, you guys know I have a theory that Justin Bieber is possibly gearing up to take legal action against previous members of his team. I think that's why he unfollowed Scooter Braun, Allison Kay, Ryan Good, and honestly, throw Usher in there too. He was a mentor to Justin Bieber at the beginning of his career. He helped him a ton. We've been hearing for months about how Justin Bieber is not happy about how some of his money was managed at the beginning of his career. So again, I'm not doubting that Justin Bieber doesn't have a lot going on, a lot in his head, a lot on his plate. This is all happening in the midst of him also trying to make a musical comeback. But no matter how much he has going on, I don't think he can take all of that out on Hailey. I don't necessarily think that's fair. And I hope that these two can try to find some common ground. And y'all know if anything changes or there's any T-filled updates, I'll be sitting right here to fill you in on them. All right, you guys, that's the latest I have for you on Justin and Hailey Bieber. I want to hear all of your thoughts and feels down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you guys are following me over on Instagram and TikTok while it lasts. Also, don't forget to keep coming back here to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys want to show me a little extra love or you just want to make sure I see your comment, don't forget you can also hit that super thanks button down below. You guys, also just a quick reminder that I have a channel membership now. With the channel membership, you get access to a members only live every Tuesday. You get access to a members only video every single Friday. So if you are somebody who is like, Madison, I just want more videos, join the membership because you get a video no matter what, without fail, every Friday. You also get access to our exclusive House of Hill group chat over on Discord. You just go to my channel homepage. Right next to the subscribe button, you'll see the join button. I have now set the goal of hitting 200 members before my birthday in April. So if you're considering it, please join. And you guys know you can also check out all of my merch over at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time.